So we played this deck yesterday. We had someone donate to not only add it as a cut the line, getting it back in today, but also to add it back to the queue for later next week as well. Based around this card, really sweet utility card. Beginning of your end step, sacrifice another enchantment, get a creature with converted mana cost equal to 1 plus the enchantment's cost. We've got a ton of really good enchantments to sacrifice to it. So Oathakaya turns into Guildmage or Atris. Omen of the Sea turns into Uro or Deputy of Detention or Knight of Autumn post-board. Something else that came up a bunch yesterday was when you have two incarnations, your incarnations can turn each other into Kenrith plus Yarok, which is a pretty powerful combination. You can turn Conquer's Death into Dream Trawler, which is really sweet. A pretty common curve is you play this on 4, play Conquer's Death on 5, exile one of their things, and then turn your Conquer's Death into a Dream Trawler, which is phenomenal. So, had a good run with this yesterday and spiked our way into Mythic. Let's see if we can have a repeat performance today and climb our way up the ladder a little bit. We are starting at, wait, really? We got into Mythic at 6. This is a dead game? How do we get into Mythic after 2 weeks and be rank 667? That seems, sure, I mean, I'll take it. I'll take it. Deal. The ladder system is so rancid. It's so volatile. Just like the game theory optimal way is to like just not play. I don't remember what we got in at yesterday. I don't remember looking. I think we just closed it out. It's a pretty easy mulligan here. Doesn't have all of our colors, doesn't have a turn 2 play. I think I keep this because it has Omen of the Sea. Bottom a Atris here. I went on YouTube to watch some VODs and couldn't help but click on the video deck name getting dumpstered by Mono Red. Listen, I am nothing if not honest, okay? I think I lead on this, so that way I have the ability to play Oathakaya on 3. I'm not wealthy, I swear. Don't rob me. All right. This could be a game that we die here. Just pretty slow on the draw. Hello, wife. How are the monsters being? Since they're at home. So we're going to 11. If we hit a black source, we end up at 12 because our black source is going to hurt us probably. But if we can find an untapped black source, we get to kill this, and then we get to curve this into Enigmatic and maybe be okay here. Maybe. So we're going to 9 inside of combat here. Possibly less if they have an Embercleave for the Robber of the Rich here. They took our Yarok. That's unfortunate. So they have Yarok and Elspeth Conquers Death in exile right now. I think I'm supposed to get Deputy of Detention here because I really don't want them to cast either of the 5 drops they took with that. They're just gonna have like shock, 5th land as the rest of the cards in their hand. Feels magic, man. Okay, that's a Dream Trawler. So I get to trade with Robber of the Rich here. Or eat Robber of the Rich, sorry. Excuse me. Oh, you know what? So I get to... Next turn, I get to Omen plus Incarnation, and then I get to turn Omen into a Deputy and Deputy Yarok, which is great. Because then when my Deputy dies, I get the Yarok back because I control it, which is wonderful. Do I attack with Dream Trawler? I feel like the answer is no. And I think I run my Deputy play here. What's up, dude?
When you're all done working.
When am I all done working? Not for a little bit, dude.
You'll be done.
I love you.
What's this new game?
So if I attack for 6 here, I get to draw the Oath of Kaya. And then I'm at 13, and I can go chump here and take 6 and get my Yarok back. Yeah, maybe I am supposed to attack because there's an Oath on top of my deck. I think I'm supposed to attack because there's an Oath on top of my deck. If we don't die to Ember Cleave this turn, we should be in an okay spot. Okay, those are not Cleave. Stopped in for live one and drop off my Prime and say thanks for all the great stuff. Thanks for the 7 months, Turtle Man. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Thanks for keeping me around. Alright, so like, we just end their whole career here, right? It's honestly... It's honestly like, we were pretty slow and clunky this game, right? Because Yarok doubles up Oathakaya. And it doubles up Elspeth Conquers Death. Oh, I should have Conquers Death first, right? That's fine. They need the handicap, chat. They need the handicap. It doubles up Blessing too, yeah. Oh, it doesn't double this. It doesn't double Sagas. I forgot, it doesn't double Sagas. Okay. Am I gonna manage to lose this game somehow? Nah, it'll be fine. It'll be okay.
You have to win. Win, Daddy. Who's gonna get out the underworld?
You think we're gonna win?
No, why no one's getting out the underworld?
Nobody's getting out of the underworld?
Yeah.
Yeah. You like Uro?
Why didn't I get the guy with the underworld power?
Underworld power. See, chat, Declan knows. It's all about the underworld power.
Underworld.
Think this is how we were boarding yesterday?
Pick an underworld guy.
Disfigure, Despark.
Pick an underworld
Don't
guy.
worry, I got him. He's right here. He's ready to go. He's breaking his chains and escaping. We faded Embercleave, right? Like you fade Cleave in spots like that. The red deck's kind of mediocre. I was even like super sloppy at a couple of points. We faded Cleave, so that's all that matters.
Who's that guy? Who's this guy?
Who's that guy? That's Yarok. That's our opponent.
Who's the other guy? You are.
We're the zombie with the purple glowing eyes.
Zombies are supposed to be green though.
Zombies are supposed to be green. He's wearing armor. It's a zombie wearing armor.
Wait, he's still green. He's just wearing armor.
Yeah. I think I'm supposed to mulligan this. If this hand had double green in it, I think I might keep. But it doesn't do anything till turn 3, and the mana's a little bit awkward, so I think I play catch and release here.
Where's the underworld guy?
I feel like this is a throwback again. Again, lands are awkward. Again, no place to before turn 3.
The underworld guy.
Dude, you gotta draw it. You gotta be lucky enough to draw it. Are you lucky, punk? Are you feeling lucky, punk?
Underworld.
That is the underworld guy. You're right. His name is Uro.
Let's pick that guy.
Okay, well, we got a mulligan again. I think we lost, Declan.
No, we didn't. We haven't started yet.
Do you hear that optimism, chat? He doesn't think we've lost because we haven't even started yet. Don't worry. Magic will beat that optimism right out of you. Magic will beat that optimism right out of you, bud. Opponent went to 5. We have a shot here. I love you, but you can't just yell. I know Daddy yells professionally, but he knows how to.
I want you to get to the owl soon.
Oh, I should put my guy to the owl from the dragon.
Yeah, an owl with big ears.
Neither of those are Othakaya. Is it good enough to have Disfigure and just disfigure the Steamkin here? I think so. I could be greedy and bottom for Oath, but I feel like Disfigure plus 4th land's probably good enough.
Got this guy. His hands on his face.
Hey, Dibbles, thanks for the 13 months. Welcome back.
Look, that guy's hands on his
So
face.
I could disfigure on their turn, so this can't attack. But if I disfigure on their turn, I run the risk of them making this bigger in response, and then I don't get to kill it.
Then they took our guy.
They did take our guy. It's not particularly nice.
And now they're on. Now our guy's under their troll. Our guy's under their troll.
Probably dead here. We played Magic. Mulled the 4, but still played Magic. Probably the London Mulligan. We lost.
We should have used the underworld.
We should have used the Underworld guy. I agree. We'll try and use him this game, okay? Right, gonna grind it up.
Why did the same guy?
I did the same guy. So you play 3 games, and whoever wins 2 of the 3 games wins the match.
We're all done on 3 games working.
No, I've got a lot of matches to play.
Wait, cause you keep putting the the same guy, then pick a different guy on the next one.
Yeah, exactly. So you get it.
Underworld guy.
It is the Underworld guy, but see, we need a green. He needs a green, and we don't have any greens.
Well, we can still use him.
No, you gotta have a green to use him.
A green guy?
If any of these made green mana, I think we'd keep this. I feel like, while I could lean on Omen to find me the green source, the fact that this hand needs green sources and it needs spells means it needs too much. This hand's stellar. Easy keep.
Green, 2 of them. Got to the same guy. Got to the same guy. Got to the same guy.
We do have 2 of the same ones.
Wait, you don't have the underworld guy?
This is Omen of the Sea. Omen of the Sea.
Where's the underworld guy? Where's the underworld
Can Declan time people out? Of course.
Where's the underworld guy?
We gotta draw him. There's so many cards in our deck. We gotta find the right one.
Oh, we got a green one.
We do have a green one, so if we find the Underworld guy, we'll be good to go. Disfigure was an excellent draw here. Let's just go ahead and kill the Steamkin before it can get out of control. Is there anything that can be done to reduce the benefit of being on the play?
Draw the underworld
Yeah, there are 1,000 different. There are tons of different things.
The underworld guy. Draw the underworld guy.
At least you have a hero you know you want to root for, kid. You know what you like, huh?
Okay. You are going home and play.
Yesterday when Declan was in here, our opponent conceded every time we cast Uro. So, I think he's just, I think I'm gonna Omen in response here.
Bye.
And, like, control what they get a little bit.
Jacob.
Perfect. So we'll draw the Oath. They'll get the land. We'll block here. Hey, who's that?
Underworld guy.
It's the Underworld guy.
Like you there. Underworld guy.
We're gonna use him very soon, I promise. We gotta take an Oath first. Our Oath is to beat the red deck, okay? We gotta try and keep our Oath. 2 cards in the bin so far, so a little bit off of having him escape.
We need to get an escape from the Underworld. Where's the green card?
It'd be really cool if the player on the draw started with an emblem they could sack for 1 mana. I think that's lazy and reductionist.
Where's the green card?
See, this is a green card. I think there are 1,000 different things you could do that aren't just copy and pasting what Hearthstone did.
So you got 2 of these guys. So green card and green card. That means you can both smash out the Underworld. Then we can totally beat all of their guys when they're gone.
This guy's really mean, and I think he might beat us. He says our Underworld guy can't gain us life. And we need to gain lots of life to beat all the red monsters. What's my favorite play draw solution?
We don't have any red monsters.
Well, for starters, I would like to say it's incredibly arrogant.
We got draw monsters too.
Maybe. I think it's incredibly arrogant for anyone to assume that anything they can recommend is guaranteed to guaranteed to fix the play draw discrepancy. I would like to see.
Now they got 2.
Why did they play this instead of playing this? This is going away, right? That's really weird sequencing.
They're used to
Um, the thing I would like to see tried is I think it would be interesting if we gave the person on the draw the ability to start with 8 cards in their hand when they mulligan. That would be the first thing I would like to see tried.
We got our Underworld concept.
Yeah, but we only have 3 cards in here. We need 6. He can't escape yet. Oh, I guess they played this over this because it attacks through here. That makes sense. I think we're probably dead here. Timbal was really good against us.
And I think the red monsters won't beat us.
I think they're gonna beat us too.
No, they're not. We're gonna win. We're just gonna smash all their cards.
I like your optimism, kid. Mono Red will beat that right out of you, I promise.
Smash their cards. I'm gonna smash them out of this roll. Wait, all of those are their red cards? They got red cards and we got normal cards.
So I think we just pass here, and then Trawler can kill something in combat.
Got 2 of the same guy. Got 2 of the same guy.
And they do have 2 of the same guy. You're not wrong.
He's gonna get smashed. Both of those.
Yeah, maybe killing Rimrock was enough. I don't know. Killing Rimrock's really no different than killing anything else on this board, right? Because, like, Dream Trawler gets to kill them regardless. I think I'm supposed to just bottom aggressively looking for an Oath to kill this.
He's gonna attack our guys. He's gonna attack the guys. I thought they were gonna attack our guys. They're gonna attack our guys.
Okay, well, they are super unlucky. So at end of turn here, I'm going to discard this Temple of Deceit to put a 6th card into my discard pile for this.
Now you got more free.
And then I'm going to go ahead and attack this here.
Then you can use this guy because I got another green. What the blue and white means?
That's what the color this is. It's blue and white. All right, and then we do this, which puts us to 5, which leaves us not dead on board to set a low bar. If we draw a Disfigure, or our best possible draw is another Oath of Kaya, we could be in an okay spot. If we draw Oath of Kaya, we're probably a pretty strong favorite to win.
Why is he broke out again?
He broke out of the underworld. Yeah, just another land probably doesn't do it.
Well,
Gonna have to get a little bit lucky here.
it doesn't mean we got an underworld guy.
Okay, Declan, do you think we can dodge?
Dodge.
Dodge. I agree. Everybody dodge.
They're using when they're monsters. What the heck happened to those guys? Why did I never play this guy?
That's the big mean guy that stops all our life gain from working. He's coming for us, Declan. He's coming for us.
He wants us to lose.
He does want us to lose. They're trying their best to win.
Still got 2 points left.
All right. Let's start with this, I think, and see what we can find.
We still got underworld.
Am I bottoming both of those?
Why doesn't those guys right there?
I think so.
Why am I not using this guy's attack yet? Why we got the underworld guy right on the fence? Why the underworld guy's right there?
Because we escaped him. He's in play, ready to go.
Cause the red guys this time they can't put him back into the underworld. This time they can't put him back into the underworld. Why? They broke that card.
Yeah, Tibalt, the double Tibalt. Like, not only did they have double Tibalt, right, but like we looked at a lot of cards and didn't find any ways to remove it, right? So like we had so many looks there at a copy of Oath.
Only that underworld guy's not out.
I suppose we could still draw Oath, huh? So I play this. We keep the other one. We gain 3. If we draw an Oath here, we could still be okay. We get one more shot.
If you can.
Are we dead on board? We go block, take 4. We're not dead on board. Probably dead, but not dead on board.
Over on 5.
Lava Coil's lethal.
Unless their card is gone, though.
That's unfortunate. Wait, what?
What?
Deal.
I missed that guy.
No, I don't think we're supposed to exile Frenzy.
What's this? What's this? What's this portal mean?
That's our exile. Those are where the cards that helped him escape the underworld went.
So when these guys put the underworld guys back, so those guys put the underworld guys back into this portal, then they're back into the underworld.
All right, hold the door, chat. Hold the door. I don't really want to shuffle, right? I want to try and give myself the best chance to draw a, what's it called? Formless God, thanks for the brand new Prime support. I appreciate that. Welcome to Hoaglandia. Yarok the Desecrated. That does not accomplish anything, right? I'm going to bottom that.
You should really use that guy. That web guy looks very cool. Why did he use?
So I have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is 11 mana. So I think I want to shock this in, because then I can play Kenrith double activate.
I'm gonna use this guy. Oh yeah, our underworld guy got.
Our underworld guy got him, you're right.
Yeah, well, we got out on the road.
We did.
Unless one of them are on the road.
But we can only have one at a time because he's super famous, so we can't have two of them.
And now we got two of their cards. Two of them cards. Why we got two of the same card then? Why they can use two of the same cards?
All right.
The same
Opponent missed lethal. We gained, 17.
Why they got the same, free the same card and free the same card? Well, why we can't though?
Because sometimes they're special and you can only have one of them. So he's very special. That's why he's so powerful. He's legendary.
He's powerful because he comes out the underworld. When these guys send them into the underworld, they go through this portal, get into the underworld. Daddy?
So close.
We're so close.
We're so close. We lost, Steve. We lost. I feel like I played that game well.
So this is the card you used, right?
That was exactly lethal. They had 18. Torbrand plus
Well, this
6
is the
1-1s
card
was 18.
You used it, right? It's the card you used.
No, we don't have that one. That's only in paper. That one's not on the fancy computer. Misplayed. We didn't draw the cow game. No, that was a game 3. That was not the Mold 4. Mold 4, we got run over. So, like, the one play I could have maybe made differently is I could have maybe kept the disfigure that I bottomed at one point. But I think it was right. We just had so many looks at Othakaya. I'm honestly impressed that we almost beat the second Tybalt. Like, I did not think the second Tybalt was something we were beating that game.
Yada.
Hey, thanks for the 7 months, Meatballs. I appreciate that. Welcome back. I don't remember, Dangerous. I think I'm bottoming that. We're just looking for a green source at this point. Hopefully Omen can find us one. Oh, I think this deck has an okay mono red matchup. Let it begin. Pokemon!
Why there's Pokemon cards too?
Hey, Dragoneel, thanks for the brand new Prime support.
Pokemon cards too, and they're not real game.
Pokemon's a real game. Don't be an elitist Magic player. Pokemon cards are a real card game too, okay?
Pokemon cards. Then where's on their cards for this game?
You need whole decks of them. I don't have whole decks. I just have that one. It's actually a pretty good draw. We get to hit this, and then this is a green source now. So you get to play Enigmatic next turn. Find some friends.
I want you to win this time.
You want us to win this time?
Yeah.
I want us to win this time, too.
I just wish we could win again. Well, we still got enough points to win. Well, they don't have darkness guys right now. Right now, they don't have dark red guys, right? They don't have red guys right now.
Okay. This is our super secret card. It's really strong.
What super secret card? What super secret?
It might be greedy to sack Birth here. Maybe I'm just supposed to sack Omen, because Birth would gain me 2 life next turn.
What secret card?
It's the Incarnation.
Oh.
It makes our guys super strong.
That's why he's over here. With that guy.
Are they old enough to teach some magic? A little bit. Probably at some point. To get a little bit further into addition and reading. So, I'm pretty sure the line here is conquers death for no value, turn it into Dream Trawler. Go.
free the same card? I can't free the same card.
Hey, thanks for the 5 months, Geekly Grind. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Thanks for keeping me around.
I can't free the same card.
So, if they have Cleave here, I'm not going to have Trawler block Rimrock because I don't want to get it cleaved. However, if they have Cleave plus another Rimrock, they could kill my Dream Trawler and then maybe we're in trouble. Don't push buttons on the keyboard. They impact my game. Do you want to go watch the TV show with Mommy?
What? Why is that down here? Why? Aren't you coming upstairs? Aren't you coming upstairs? Please.
All right, so what if we Teferi Time Raveler? That draws an extra card. We'll Time Raveler, bounce Ember Cleave, so that way they can't replay it next turn. Then we'll shock this in, play Treacherous Blessing, draw 3 cards, trigger Dream Trawler 3 times. And then we'll turn Treacherous Blessing into the 2/3 that gains 3 life. So gain 9, end step, sack this, gain 3 more. They could send Scorch Bitter at Teferi and then get it and then do it that way. But that probably doesn't matter, right? Like, we just gained so much life, it's irrelevant. They missed that line, but they drew Torbran. Eat this, bounce here, take 3 more. Or trade here, bounce here, take 3 more. This was lethal. I should have hit their face. It doesn't matter. Doesn't even matter anymore. This sideboard playing down to science. I know Teferi was okay there, but I think it's still pretty right to cut this on average. We're bringing in things that, like, actually kill Sword, as opposed to things that just, like, bounce it and make it marginally worse. If we kill them, we have to stop drawing cards. Isn't that the truth? Maybe I'm not supposed to leave this in. The Conqueror's Death turning into Trawler's pretty good. Let's leave 2 of those in. I'm gonna keep this. I think it's possible we should mulligan. With the Scry land, we're pretty likely to find a black source for this by 3. which would be ideal. Yeah, this is like a turn 2 play, though. Like, Omen of the Sea is not like... It doesn't impact the board, so I don't know that really constitutes a very effective turn 2 play in this matchup. Sorry, like, our best draw is like the basic Swamp next turn, probably. I have up to 4 looks at it if we want to be that aggressive. Worth knowing this is protection from white, so we can't Othekai it, which is a big deal. Also can't Deputy of Detention it. This does not line up well against Birth, though, which is nice. He says as he finds a Birth. Is that too late? Spending next turn just getting a Plains might be too slow. I think I need to just bottom and look for my black source here. Take that one. Yoink. Could take at least 3 in combat next turn, maybe more. Yeah, Uro's very good. It's being played as a 4 of in Pioneer decks now. Wow, I'm really surprised with Rimrock Knight in hand that they just attacked with this. I feel like I would have snapped off blocking here and they would have been able to kill my deputy. I feel like they definitely could have been more aggressive this game, and they've given me extra room because of how not aggressive they've been. Hey, no worries, Rabbit. Sorry it was kind of a cluster. Pioneer's in a rough spot. We even played Sultai Delirium this morning and it was pretty rough. So that was definitely a game where we were talking about the cost of a 4 color earlier in this set. And that was definitely a game where like our 4th color cost us, right? Okay. Looking for a green source, huh? I think it's right to bottom that. Just need to give myself the best chance to hit my land drops here. What cards would we have to deal with the Pro White dude without black? Well, I mean, Uro just blocks it. Just like play creatures. Alright. Fabled Passage, please. Green Shockland. Basic Forest. I think I'm bottoming that. Bone Crusher to stop my face here. Hopefully their play is just like stop my face, attack for 2, untap, play the Bone Crusher Giant because we can just oath the Bone Crusher. Tilt those back up since the little Little munchkin went away. This card is such a beating for us. Okay, let's do this. Kill Tibalt. We don't gain 3 life, but we take him off the table. Hit the green source, but like a professional. Hey, Norby, thanks for the 17 months of support. That's a long time. Thanks for keeping me around. Good lord.
Oh, they're so cute.
I think I do this, turn this into my Deputy of Detention, get rid of these devils, and then I can like block Scorch Spitter, and I have Deputy that can attack Tibalt, and if I draw an untapped land next turn, I can Conquer's Death, exile Tibalt, and then get Dream Trawler with the Incarnation. If we miss on an untapped land, we can Oath the Tibalt, and then end step turn an Oath into a 4-drop, which is pretty reasonable.
The more, the messier.
Yeah, I mean, their game's been slow because... Their game's been slow because they've had a lot of disruption, right? So, like, they kept a slow hand because they had a bunch of Tibalts. Land. Alright, sweet. So that exiles... That lets Conquer's Death come in and exile Annex next turn, which is great. Never not Embercleave, chat. Never not Embercleave. Thanks for the 19 months, Louie. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Thanks for keeping me around. Dead to Shock. Nope, not quite dead to Shock. Close, though. Oh, I am dead to Shock because I'm going to take 1 from here. I'm dead to Shock because of the Devil Trigger. God, it's so brutal. Such a frustrating sense of Magic. Just like razor thin margins where we get a little bit unlucky. You're not wrong. The games are far more interesting than playing against blue-white control. Definitely prefer playing against mono red to playing against blue-white. It's an aggro deck, not a combo deck. Yeah, exactly. Something. Definitely didn't put Splinter Twin on their creature and then kill us from 16. Killed us from 16 through 2 blockers. Yeah. I mean, maybe I'm supposed to play around Cleave and Shock. If I elect to play around Cleave and Shock there, I could have chump blocked their Annex. Maybe that's the play. I'm just supposed to be conservative and like if that game goes on, we're far enough ahead that we win, right? I think. It's like if I don't just literally die that turn. I think literally nothing we can do. It's really easy to just let yourself be frustrated about the fact that like the opponent was like one of the things that it's important to be able to develop as a skill in order to be appropriate reflective in Magic is that your opponent getting lucky is not mutually exclusive from you having something to do. So, like, my opponent definitely got lucky in that game, but I also had decisions I could have made to give them fewer outs. Decisions you make impact how lucky you allow your opponent to be. Oh, that's kind of novel. Klothys triggers Deathless Knight. It's kind of neat. Was really hoping to draw a white source there, so I could. Conquers Death that. I guess we'll just Deputy of Detention it for now. I think I'm just bottoming that. I need a white source at this point. Am I? Yeah, I'm bottom that. Yeah, I could have blocked their Annex and their Knight and then not died to Cleave plus Shock. Going to 15 here.
You show remorse, I'll show respect. Let's try this.
Mana really catching up with us today. If we break out another white source again next turn, this will be the second game we've dropped to having color issues. Which again is definitely something you need to, you know, when I talk about decks being good, bad, or otherwise, sample sizes definitely matter. One or even two sets with the deck, still very small sample size, all things considered. Oh, Vraska triggers Deathless Knight too. It's really sweet. I mean, Magic can be rough. I don't think our deck being 4 colors necessarily inherently gives you variants that you wouldn't have in other places. Like, you don't just want to, a bad thing people do often that you want to break yourself of when you're evaluating Magic decks well is you don't just want to say 4 colors equals bad mana. That's not how the math works. The way you need to approach it is you need to look at it from the perspective of, okay, how many colored sources of each one do I have in my mana? Hey, no worries, Danich. Hopefully you'll still be around watching the content. Good to have you here. As a heads up, Danich, if you said you're going to school, if you have an EDU email address, you can get the student version of Amazon Prime for really cheap. So if you're someone that uses Amazon a lot, that's something worth considering. Gives you a free sub every month via Twitch Prime. Probably want Despark against what they're doing. They're playing a bit of a brew. I don't really know what we want. They're kind of aggressive, so Treacherous Blessing's probably not stellar. I'm just gonna board pretty minimally. We make fun of Shuffler Truthers so often on this channel that I often forget that, like, they're real people that exist, and it kind of makes me do a double take whenever someone unironically tweets a conspiracy theory about the Shuffler at me. Shuffler Truthers. Shuffler Truthers are the ironic name that we give to people who think the MTG Arena Shuffler is out to get them. Yeah, those folks really exist. Definitely falls solidly under the it would be funny if it wasn't just sad camp. So I think I'm gonna hold on to Omen of the Sea here because I can Omen of the Sea post Yarok and get double triggers from it. I am gonna play the Elite Guardmage, however, though, because I'd like to block this Rixmatty Raveler. I don't even think it's just inherently about people not shuffling enough in paper, which, for the record, most people don't shuffle enough in paper. I think part of that, too, is just the fact that Arena lets people play so many more games of Magic than they'd normally play in paper, and as humans, we inherently remember the bad things that happen to us more than the average or the good things. Maybe I'm not supposed to crack the Fabled Passage there, because I gave them the option to make a mana here. I probably shouldn't have. Oh, Deathless Knight is quad devotion for Klothys too. Their build's really sweet. I like it. These two cards are like real good buds, huh? This picks up this and this turns on Klothys. Man, do I call here? Maybe that was a little aggressive. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna get aggressive here. So this lets me go boop you. Play a tapped land, crack you for 5, gain some more life. Always red link. Hey, weary dude, thanks for the tip. I appreciate the support. Hope you're having a wonderful Thursday wherever you're at. I appreciate it when you're constructively reflective, even in frustrating games like the past few, and this donation reflects that. I appreciate it. Hope you're having a good one wherever you are. Is there a card that gives me protection from mods? Because I can use that right now. Sorry, Top Toe, let's get you back here. Welcome back. Sorry, when I saw you post earlier, Declan was in my lap. Oh, God. Summary of the bill resolves to recognize CNN and the Washington Post as fake news and part of the media wing of the Democratic Party, and further resolves to condemn such media outlets for denigrating our citizens and implying they are weak-minded followers instead of people exercising their rights that our veterans paid for with their blood. Remember to get registered to vote. Early voting starts in many states, oh, that was a good draw. All right, I mean, like, even if my country is burning down around us and devoid of reality, This game's going kind of well, so I got that going for us. And we're gonna keep both of those. Look how well this game's going. This game's going so well. Yes, the GOP is literally a cult. Look at how the GOP responded to Mitt Romney voting to do what was right, and you will understand that they are not a political party, they are a cult. And anybody who challenges their cult in any way needs to be called out and removed. You're using up America's luck, something like that. What does it take to register to vote? Internet links are great. Most states you can register online. As a non-American, no major American news source is left-leaning. Yeah, that's probably accurate. That's probably... That legislation that I just read is local legislation, by the way, which is why it's important to remember that not only does the presidential election matter this cycle, but your down-ticket ballot elections matter. Your local and state representatives matter. Yes, also, yeah, if you think you're registered to vote, you should still double check, especially if you live in a red state. Red states frequently do voter roll purges, so you should make sure that that's not something you've experienced. I've missed you, Yarok. Gosh, I really hope they unban Field of the Dead in Historic. I would really like to play with Yarok in Historic again. He just makes me feel things, chat. And I just want to feel things, okay? Is that so wrong? I just want to feel things. Yeah, that's actually really true. If you want to know the leaning, a really easy way this cycle to see how news organizations lean, look at how the different orgs cover Bernie Sanders. That's a good kind of like baseline. They should ban Scape Shift? Nah, I don't even think that's necessary. I think Scape Shift combo's super slow. You're usually, the 5 drops you're using your duplicate Enigmatics to find them. Is generally how it works. Oh, you're making me discard? Thanks. Put that Dream Trawler right there. This deck generates a lot of genuinely good games of Magic. Like, even the red matches that we just, like, were nail biters that we lost were still, like, great games. Alright, so this is lethal. We just send 6 to their dome and then attack for 2. Yarok doubling up Oath of Kaya is just delicious. It's a treat. Has anyone brewed this dark version of this deck? I don't think so. You can check in the subs Discord, though. I'm gonna keep this. Just rip a blue source. Think Oath and Conqueror's Death are probably both good enough here that, like... Man, this is... The core idea of what their deck is doing is so novel. Just like Rick's Maddie plus this plus easy ways to get it back. It's quite stellar. Whoa! This triggers Deathless Night too, huh? Oh man, we were gonna draw a blue source, chat. Hashtag never lucky. They thankfully currently have Basic Mountain in place. So this is waiting at least one more turn to come down. Yep. Maybe I shouldn't have killed Rixmatty. Killing Rixmatty before Binding popped off was probably a mistake. I kind of wanted to use my mana that turn, but I think that was likely wrong. Yeah, their build's really sweet. They have Kroxa to get value out of their graveyard here too. Well, they are currently missing a second red source, so we got that going for us. Man, just continuing to draw lands that aren't blue lands is so brutal. Nah, I think not mulliganing enough hurts this deck. I shouldn't have kept this hand. It's really easy to write things off to variance when you just actually just made a bunch of bad decisions. Yup. Kroxa's gonna gobble us up real fast here. If we can draw a blue source, we do have a Dream Trawler. So, that could be our saving grace here. Okay. Halfway there. Oh, living on a prayer. Take my hand. We'll make it, I swear. Oh, do 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 do, do 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 do. You should watch more of our content then, Arjun. We've played a bunch of Red Black Titan. Card's been real good there. All right. Just so we're clear with where my position is on people ridiculing my mana base, I'm timing people out who tell me my mana's bad or comment on my mana base without giving me numbers. So put some statistics in your post. You're gonna be told to bugger off. Ooh, is this a removal spell? If this is a removal spell, they get to kill our Dream Trawler here. Fuck me. Oh, I'm so dumb. Oh, why didn't I discard it in response? I was just so tilted. I would have taken 3, I guess. I don't know. So like, I think it's right. No, I think so. Like, let's again step back and examine what cards are played in this format other than exactly epic downfall that reward us for discarding a card there. Yeah, if the removal spell is Murderous Rider or Eat to Extinction or like one of the plethora of instant speed pieces of removal in the format, there's no reason to discard in response there, right? So like, yeah, knowing they have epic downfall, it's easy to say, yeah, you should discard. We had +2 cost from, I don't remember Empty Hex, did we? Did we? I don't remember. It's not only positive EV because I lose 3 life, chat. So by holding the spell, I don't lose 3 life to their Croxa trigger. So it's not just free. It's not just like you should do it because it's a free roll. It's not a free roll. It costs you 3 life to do it. And it plays around exactly epic downfall. Domri's Ambush. That's a good one. Domri's Ambush is a card they could have been realistically playing, huh? That's a good observation. Yeah, I think Domri's Ambush is like a playable Magic card that they could have been playing. I think we keep this and bottom an Uro here. This probably finds us a 4th land. We get to go this into this. Hopefully that's good enough on the play. If they didn't have, if Elspeth Conquers Death 2nd Chapter was on, which I think it might have been, I don't remember how many lands they had. If they couldn't cast Murderous Rider at instant speed regardless, I definitely should have discarded it. I don't think so, Chase, because then I'm losing my entire hand. And if they have an instant speed piece of removal, actually, chat, it only plays around sorcery speed stuff, because if I discard it in response, the 2nd chapter doesn't matter. Because even if they can't cast an instant speed that turn, they just kill it during my upkeep the following turn with an instant speed spell, right? So in no way, shape, or form does it ever play around that. So they just do it during our upkeep. So maybe it's worth discussing playing around Domri's Ambush in addition to Epic Downfall. Domri's Ambush is a real card those decks could be playing. If they have Brazen Borrower here, they could tempo us out of this game. Doesn't look like it. So they have another land drop here. If they have an untapped blue source, they can borrower, bounce both my things. And that might just tempo us back into the Stone Age out of this game. Yeah, I agree, Hex. This deck's had a lot of good decision trees in it. I'll make a couple of 1/1s, yep. Links are enabled. As long as they're relevant topical links, that's fine. Pretty easy, pretty straightforward rule here. Act like an adult, you'll be treated like an adult. Act like a child, you'll be treated like a child. I think I just go get my 5s here. I don't know, whatever I have in play is just getting, maybe I'm not supposed to do that just because, like, I'm gonna get double Brazen Borrower next turn. Nah, we're not most chats. Most Twitch chats are like cesspools of constant spam. It's not. We're not about that life. Ceratops is probably fine. It doesn't get Brazen Borrowered. This card's probably a little bit slow. Let's give this a go. Oh, mana base. Well, we kind of have all our colors. We, like, don't have second green for Ceratops, which I snapped because this snapped it off because this card's, like, pretty good in this matchup. Hoping to draw a 2 or 3 mana enchantment next turn so we can play one before we play Incarnation on 4. How about a 2+3 mana enchantment? Something like that. I mean, Fabled Passage is a pseudo rainbow land. You know what card I'd like to see printed direct to historic? Right on time, Omen of the Sea. Mana Confluence would be a sweet direct to historic one. Would make double and multicolored aggro decks a bit better there. It's a card that's been good at rounding out Pioneer mana bases for sure. Getting constantly unsummoned is a defining feature of this format. It's one of those things you learn to love, right? Grand Coliseum. I don't know what that does. You want it to enter tapped? Nah. That's unnecessarily bad, I think. Hey, Violet. Thanks for the entire year of support. Let's get you a sword to go with that shield. Thanks for keeping me around. Hope you're having a good one wherever you are. So I haven't played a land yet. So I think I lead on Omen here, try and hit the land, and then play Enigmatic. Hey, Bakasin, thanks for 11 months. Welcome back. I think I keep that. Nah, they used to do that, and I ask people not to do that anymore, Justin. It just makes me have to type more. It's annoying because then I have to untime them out before I give them a sword.
Stand by and watch.
Hey, all the 12-month subs. Thanks, Urvik. Welcome back. I think this deck just plays too many threes, Seamus. Like, if you look at our curve, I think most of the games I've had issues with mana with this deck. I can look back at the opening hand I kept and gone, I should have mulliganed.
Protect you.
I'm gonna try and hit a land drop again here. Alright. Skin of her teeth, huh? I'm just gonna grab their Edgewall Innkeeper here. Although I guess they have Brazen Borrower. No, Brazen Borrower's on an adventure, right? How do I tell? So these ones, these smoky ones, are not on an adventure, and the glowy ones are, I think. The mana cost. Okay, so these are just 7. This is just 3. It's a good observation. Okay, yeah, look at that. It does tooltip it. Does in fact have tooltips.
Here goes nothing.
They're at 6. I think I want to just pressure them here. Really? That's a bold decision against my deck full of Othakayas. Let's get rid of Lucky Clover here. Maybe because they went to 1, I'm supposed to just get Dream Trawler there. Alright, fumbled and bubbled a little bit, but shifting Ceratops was good like we expected it to be. Ugh. Maybe I want Disfigure here. Disfigure deals with Innkeeper and Brazen Borrower. Teferi's kind of whatever. Let's try this. Yeah, it deals with Love Struck tokens too. I probably don't want blocks so I can give it trample. That's fair. I could see Spider being okay. I don't know if the Reclamation matchup is hard. If the Reclamation matchup felt hard, I think Spider's probably your best tool for making it better. Maybe, I don't know, I guess Teferi's pretty good there too. Yeah, let's keep this. This likely propels us into a, what's it called? A green source, which we just drew promptly anyways. See if they play Innkeeper here or not. They always have it, right? Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. Which figure? That figure looks suspect right over there. Hey, Chorus. Thanks for the brand new Prime support. There's a lot of great people you can send that to every single month here on Twitch. Thanks for sending it my way this month. They play this Lovestruck Beast. They could just beat us down here. We'd love for them to play anything other than Lovestruck Beast here. Just, like, go a little bit slower. Our hand's got a lot of value set up in it. Perfect. That's actually phenomenal for us, huh? Just get that one right out of there. I think if they attack with the 1/1, I'm going to take the trade. Huh. So, if I play Blessing this turn, obviously I get to use my cards. If I play Enigmatic this turn, I could play Conquer's Death and turn it into a Dream Trawler next turn. What's going on, Borbar? I put Javier as my champion for the weekend. Which, by the way, can we just, like, give Wizards credit and just point out how great it is that they're doing this pick your champion thing? Really, really great integration between their coverage and the arena client. Gets people excited to watch because they want to see if their champion wins. Just quite good on their part overall. Things like that they should definitely be praised for. Hopefully they tap out here so I know my Conqueror's Death works. Now, dear Wizards, please take it one step further and enable Twitch drops for Magic Arena. Please and thank you. Twitch drops, please. Is there a plus $500 emote? There is not. Correct, and people might actually remember some of their names because they're invested in them. What are Twitch drops? Twitch drops is a thing where game developers can give their players in-game rewards when they watch on Twitch. It's a really, really sweet system. Surreal moment at work, listening to boomers behind me discuss how Trump has never lied. Did they actually say the words "he's never lied"? Like, that's impressive. That is an impressive level of denial. I should have led on Omen of the Sea because then I wouldn't have taken one here. So I am 1 life point lower than I otherwise could be at the moment. What kind of things do you think would be reasonable with Twitch drops? Whatever they want to do. Just actual anything. Mystery card! So, generally speaking, I'm a big proponent of always taking the 2 cards on Atris, but, like, I was going to have to discard to hand size, so might as well take the mystery card there. Menzie, thanks for the brand new Prime support. I appreciate that. Welcome to Hoaglandia. Thanks for keeping me around. If they have nothing, Othakaya plus Blessing, let this kill them next turn, right? This will be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 11. Blessing plus Dream Trawler is kind of delicious. Is one of my faves. Crack you for 8. All right, on the upswing. Had 2 razor thin matches, made some mistakes and lost them. Pulling it back. Yeah, a lot of really good small synergies in this deck. Yes, Wati has done prime loot for Arena. However, I think Twitch drops would be better because Wizards has shown interest time and time again in boosting their Twitch numbers, and Twitch drops is an organic way as opposed to a paying the Curse Network piles of money's way to increase your engagement. Apologies, Beansy. Curse Network is the place that you can pay to embed your stream to get boosted numbers. Hey, that's really neat, Sajad. Cleave ho! Just a stomp? That's great. Yeah, if you play well, the mono red matchup for this deck is pretty reasonable. It's got a lot of life gain packed into it. They see me trawling. Do 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 do. Uro is still pretty far away from escaping. Only have 2 cards in there. That's fine, because we trawl in. Opponent's got some mountains over there. You can... Well, that was, how we doing, folks? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good morning, good afternoon, good night to everybody wherever you're at in the world. Definitely was just time to plug the sponsors, and Arena definitely didn't just crash. My name is Jeff Hoagland. I'm a full-time streamer and content producer here on Twitch. I'm here playing Magic 30, 40, sometimes even 50 hours a week. As always, if you enjoy constructed Magic, this is definitely the channel for you. As always, I'd love to give a shout out to my subs. I wouldn't be here day and day without their support, so thanks to all of them for keeping me employed. I'd also like to plug a couple of my wonderful sponsors here really quick. BCW Supplies, the only ones I trust to protect my paper Magic the Gathering cards using code HOAGLANDIA at bcwsupplies.com. You can save 10% on sleeves, binders, deck box, and all sorts of other fantastic gaming accessories there with them. Grimoire Deck Boxes would love to help you protect your cards in style. They do larger carrying containers like this that can hold up to 300 cards, as well as ones that can hold the entire cube with 800 sleeve cards, and then smaller, fancy individual deck boxes. Great presents, look good on a shelf. Cardsphere.com is a peer-to-peer trading network that love to help you turn your cards into other cards or to other players. There's no haggling, and they just take a 1% fee off the top. Hey, Aaron. Thanks for the year and a half. I appreciate that. Welcome back. The Nerd Rage Gaming Championship Series, a $5,000 cash tournament series, happens every single month in the Midwestern United States. You can also find them streaming their coverage every event at twitch.tv/NRG Series. This upcoming weekend, Saturday and Sunday, they'll be doing Pioneer and Modern in Indianapolis. And then, of course, inkedgaming.com will love to help you customize your gaming experience. If you head on over to inkedgaming.com/Jeff, you can support my content while saving some dollars with them. Look at that. Loaded back up. Found a match. Perfect shilling time and segment. Here is the links to the Grimoire deck box. Yeah, this is fine. I got 2 castable spells. I got a couple of scry lands to help me find black. Perfect. Sure. No, there's not Modern at Magic Worlds. This weekend is one of the NRG series tournaments. There is their tournament is Modern and Pioneer this weekend. If you're interested in watching some paper Magic with older non-rotating formats, you can check out their stream. They should start a bit before Worlds, right? Because Worlds is in Hawaii, right? Which is like a number of hours earlier. Huh? This card's real obnoxious. I think I just bounced their 1/1 here.
You show remorse. That's more like it.
Yeah, maybe Metsu. It's been a second since I've done a primer. No, Worlds is standard to help highlight Arena. Arena's like a really good viewing experience comparatively. Yeah, because Arena is a release-ready client, Magic World will have players drafting in paper, and then they will be importing their paper draft decks into Magic Arena to play with their paper drafted decks in the client. Top 10 esports, something. Pelt Collector unlocks Lovestruck Beast, yep. That's true. They did add a new feature to Arena to support that. I assume their direct challenge mode will just allow that to be possible, Death Drop. Because they had to add a direct challenge mode that supports 40 card decks, I imagine. I think I'm in for both of those. Is this the place where the magic happens? It is the rumored place where the magic happens. Magic oft been known to happen here. Alright, so we're 18 6 this turn. I guess 4 because I need to shock. Thanks for the 3/4 of a year, John. Welcome back. I'm gonna leave this back in case they have like a 2/2 haste. Yeah, look at that. Played around the 2/2 haste. He says before he gets Domri's ambushed. Yikes. Five cards in my bin. Sacrificing this will get me to 6 cards so I can escape Uro next turn, which is great. We'll grab Klothys back again here so he can't take our Titan away. Well, that's just rude. Escape! Escape! Yes, yeah, the Teferi lets us go bounce Deputy, give you your legendary creature back, replay Deputy. That like doesn't even mention the rest of the things that we have going on here. Yeah, our deck's very good at drawing cards, chat. Very, very, very good at drawing cards. Let's lead on this, because it gets me an untapped land. They have 2 Klothys, 1 goes away because he's legendary. We play Deputy, we reclaim the Klothys. Oh, I don't think we're in danger of losing. I think we're gonna be okay. We're gonna turn this into another Uro here. Obviously, we'll keep the one that sticks around. This lets me draw a card, gain 3 life, and put a Scryland into play. We're pretty solidly in garbage time here. Just a matter of how long does the opponent want to let this go on? Correct. You cannot respond to legendary rule. It is a state-based effect. When priority passes, it just happens. I like drawing cards. Drawing cards is fun. Yeah, it was fine, Falls. It has a bad blue-white control matchup, and we played against blue-white control twice, which was sad. Who's ready to play this game on mobile, chat? Who's ready to play this game on mobile? The mana base for this deck isn't too bad. You're 70 to 80% to cast all your spells on curve, and that doesn't account for cards drawn inside the draw step. Yeah, and the mana base has 7, 8, 9, 10, 14, 15, 16 blue sources. So, if you have at least one blue source, Omen of the Sea lets you see 3 extra cards, even 5 if you sacrifice it. So, oh, and I just click submit without. Whoops. I thought it's having a little bit of an off day, chat. It's gonna be okay. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Deck's perfect. Doesn't need to sideboard. I would bet my life savings that the mobile decision was made by a suit who's never seen a Magic board state, let alone the promise of having it sued. Yeah. Yeah, it's probably good money on that. Sure. Opponent mold to 6. Yep. So looking for an Overgrown Tomb with this Omen of the Sea. Any black source would be fine though. Gets us to Othakaya. I think a tablet screen is big enough for MTGA mobile. Maybe. So again, one of the important things to know is I don't even think it's just about screen size. You need to remember how awkward it is to play, how slow Magic Arena runs even on desktop computers. I can't imagine most modern cell phones or even tablets have the processing power they need to run this application as is. There's going to need to be an incredible amount of optimization, I'd imagine. Perfect. I think I kill the 1/1 here. This might be a little bit too much hoping to get lucky. Maybe it's right to just kill the better card because they could just have another 1/1 here. That worked out. Grab a forest here, play Elite Guardmage. Hello, youngest son. When I'm done. I'm done when I'm done. You were supposed to hang out with Mom today on your snow day. Did Mom let you go out and play in the snow yet? Why not? Cause why?
Cause.
Do you want to play in the snow?
Mm-hmm.
You want to play in the snow? You should go tell Mom you want to play in the snow. Close the door behind you.
Why does the door still open?
You know how the door works, dude. Are we dead? I think we're dead. Close this. Slams the door shut, basically. All right. Now that we're actually going to think about sideboarding, Is this a Despark matchup? I'm not sure that it is. It's definitely a Disfigure matchup. It's probably good enough. They probably have more than just Questing Beast. Yeah, it doesn't hit Clothis. It doesn't hit Lovestruck Beast either. It hits Questerson. They're probably an Embercleave deck too, right? Let's try this. I don't think I want to bring in Night of Autumn because while they probably have Embercleave, they don't have Annex, which I think means they don't have quite enough targets for it. Why aren't any of the black-green decks playing Assassin's Trophy anymore? The Vanafear, Sultai Vanafear deck we played recently had that in it. Being able to exile Cavaliers is a big deal. Giving the red deck extra mana can be a big deal. I'm gonna do this tapped on 1, fetch for Forest on 2, then we can Uro on 3. So to shock this in, Uro will play an extra land and put the Temple into play tapped. Then we can have Conqueror's Death on 4, which is great. Hey, Antitux, thanks for the half a year of support. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Thanks for keeping me around. The Showcase decks don't have sideboards. That's probably fine for an event like that. Expecting new players to know how to sideboard correctly is probably not something that's particularly great to do. We're at 3 cards in the bin here, so a little bit ways off of escaping this. Conqueror's Death will at least get to cantrip on the final chapter with this. Or not. Scale of 1 to dead. Where's this Conqueror's Death at? This card's quite good against us. This will be card number 4 in the bin, so we're 2 cards off of escaping back Uro. Hey, that's a good one. Hey, Carlos, thanks for the 13 months. Welcome back, I appreciate it. Yeah, I think this deck's got a pretty reasonable mono-red matchup. Like, not unlosable by any means, but you have appropriate tools that if you mulligan well, I think you're favored in a set of 3. The matches we've lost have been really close, so the matches we win by landslides. It's a good draw. Hopefully, whatever the next threat they draw is, dies to this Conqueror's Death. Need 1 more card in the bin for Uro. Rude. I haven't played enough against Blue Eye Control to know if that's hard or not. I feel like if that matchup's hard, you probably just want a grip full of, You probably just want a grip full of, what's it called in your sideboard? Ceratops? When you have enough mana to both Conquer's Death and Enigmatic in the same turn. Hey, Wretched Dunn, thanks for the Prime support. Welcome. Oh, do they have their last card's the 1 green mana tuck and enchantment, huh? Are they really gonna tuck Othakaya and not Enigmatic? So that would be a mistake. Now the awkward part here is when they tuck my Incarnation, it means that I won't have another card in my graveyard to escape Uro, which is a big deal because it puts it on the bottom of my deck. Yeah. All right, so we're dead to second Embercleave here, which naturally means we're gonna die. I don't really have any thoughts to give on how to change this deck. I like the build how it is. We've made some mistakes, and on top of making some mistakes, we've run exceptionally cold. I'm gonna go ahead and be done for the day. The Twitch is trying to, Magic Arena is trying to tell me to be done. I'm gonna go eat some breakfast. I'm gonna go hang out with Declan. He's home from school for today. I gotta do some editing because my internet crashed, and I gotta push some videos together. Everyone enjoy the rest of your Thursdays. Y'all have good ones. Catch you later. Thanks for the 10 months, the 16 months. Graystar, welcome back. Thanks for the biddies, Ortog.